What's up, YouTube? What's up? Don't mind my face, how I look. My eyes look puffy and stuff. I just woke up. I'm not even on cap, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. I was just like, I gotta wake up, be productive today, cause yesterday I was just, I was just being lazy. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, I'm heading to get some milk right now. You know, and then when I get back in the room, we gonna get started on this video. You feel me? So yeah, I'll see y'all in a few seconds. Bow. What's going on, guys? All right, so I'm back. Like I was saying, I know it's been a minute. Um, but yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. I got a slight headache. I don't know why, but yeah. So I'm back. I went and got my milk and stuff. You know, ate some food, got my body started for the day. But yeah. So as you can see in today's video, I'm basically gonna be giving you guys some tips and like things I think you should think about before not only just joining the Air Force, getting prepared for that, but also going into security forces as well. I do want to spread some light on the subject. Now, this is me, uh, this is my personal, opinion and things on that. Do want to spread some light on, recent events that are going on in the world, depending on whenever you see this video. So, for everybody's sake and for my sake, to say my own butt, my open quote. All right, this is all my opinion, so that's opening. All right. Um, Not that I have personally experienced or came across anything in like the particular situations on, such as the events going on in the world. Um, Due to my career field, you know what I'm saying, being the fact that I am a cop, but I'm not just, a regular civilian cop. Honestly speaking, my personal opinion, those are two completely different things. For, me being a military cop, that's like, I don't deal with civilian world politics, things like that. I deal with people mainly in the military and things like that. But like I was saying, I have never myself came across any situation where I've experienced, uh, certain things or events due to, the color of my skin, things like that. But yeah, I haven't come across anything like that. I haven't heard anything like that. As far as I know, everybody here is, the same level minded. We're all equal. We're all here for the same purpose, things like that. But you know, and but like I do want to say, if you do ever join, or like after this video, you know, and the things that are going on, if you feel I'm not joining, that's all up to you. I'm not gonna tell you whether to do that or not do that. But yeah. But if you do, and then God forbid you do happen to come across something like that, vice versa, either way it goes, right? You can definitely bring that up to somebody in your chain of command. So say it's your supervisor. Hey, if it's your supervisor, you go to the person above him. You explain the situation, things like that, and it will be resolved right then and there. And things will take its course and life goes on. Alright, so end quote. That's just on me. But anyway, let's get to the video now. So it's been a minute. I know it's been about 2-3 weeks. Man, a lot of stuff happened. I kind of lost track of time. I'm be honest. So I'm probably gonna drop like 2 videos or do 2 videos today. Drop this one. Drop the other one like later on in the days. But yeah, so today I'm gonna be talking about some tips and giving advice basically on what I think and what you should do before joining the Air Force and security forces. So I'm be honest, I don't know if you guys can. My hair is like. So hold on, wait. Yeah, my hair was like really, I twisted it up every now and then. My hair was long, so it's kind of messy. But you know what I'm saying? I'm about to just fix that up real quick. And yeah, I'm gonna let you guys watch me do that while I talk about this, So let me go back to, there we go, yellow light. Also got this new light ring from, hey, you can call me cheap, but I got it from Walmart for like $30. It's nice. It has a dim mode, 3 different light settings. Hey, and it works, like I was in here, I had a whole photo shoot. But yeah. So anyway, right, first thing, I feel like everybody should know or get used to or get started. Oh, jeez. Yeah. First thing everybody should get, well, you know, start doing, if you want to join the Air Force, right? Getting into that, because a lot of people have been asking me for like tips and things like that. First thing I would say, start drinking water. Water is important. I'm telling you, start drinking water, especially because you don't know where you're gonna go whenever you get your base or whatever, or if you ever get deployed, things like that. You know, and then basic training is in Texas, which I'm pretty sure everybody knows by now, for the most part. But yeah, and it's hot. I'm telling you right now, it is hot and humid. You're gonna be there for 7 months, just about. 7, 8. Yeah, you're gonna be there for like about 7 months, just about. So drinking water is important, right? That is very important. Now, when I say drink water, I don't mean like have 1 glass. I mean like try and drink about a gallon of water a day. So I do have my red thing that like I bring to work with me every day. It's like about half a gallon. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be struggling. It's a struggle. It's not easy. Like, you know, nobody wants to drink a gallon of water. I will. So like basically, you know, try and at least drink a gallon of water a day. I'm not saying like within an hour, like you're not racing nobody. Like, but you know, just start. You know, start getting used to drinking more water than often. Another thing I would say is working out. Working out, that's another big thing. Especially like if you're not used to it. One thing I would definitely say is get used to working out. So like when I say that, I mean work on the basics, you know. Because that basic training, they're going to have you working out and doing all that type of stuff, you know. So get used to running. That's a big one. Especially if you're like not good at cardio, get used to running, used to doing push-ups, sit-ups, and also do planks to work on your core. Those are like a few of the main things that you are definitely gonna have to do when you get to basic training and for your PT test and things like that. Plus you need to be physically fit, you know, to do this job as well. So not only just for you to get in shape, but for you to do this job as well in security forces. Because at work I do carry around, you know, my plates, my heavy plates, soft plates. Oh wow, my hair look crazy. Yeah, but whatever. I do carry around my heavy plates, my soft plates, all of that, blah blah, you know. And if you're not physically fit to do that, and like you gotta run with your heavy plates or something like that, I'm telling you, it's gonna kick your butt. On it for real. It's gonna whoop you. But yeah, so get used to working out. Best thing I say, what I definitely did, I went to a few I had a track that was by where I used to live, so I started doing mile runs every day. I would go home, do push-ups, about 3 sets of 25, you know. Same thing for sit-ups, 3 sets of 25, and then after each one of those sets, I would do like a plank for 30 seconds. So that's one thing you guys can do to start helping you get in physical shape if you don't want to spend money going to a gym and things like that. And then there's a couple other, you know, exercises you can do to build core and things like that. I'm actually gonna make a workout video on what I used to do, you know, and put that out there to help you guys. But yeah, so that's one, right? Just going into basic training and things like that. So now a lot of people usually ask me what to expect. Honestly, I don't really remember much of what you should expect. But for the most part, your recruiter, you know, they'll tell you have a packing list for all that stuff. You know, all the stuff that is on the packing list, it'll definitely be what you need for basic. I can say that for basic training, all that. Right, that'll definitely be the stuff that you would need. Now, when it comes to getting into tech school, right, and you guys do want to do security forces, now, in best case scenario, right, best thing I can give you about that, right, is going with an open mind. You know what I'm saying? Going with an open mindset. You're gonna be there in the heat, long hours. Oh, that was the other thing before I finish my current sentence. That's the other thing. Start trying to go to sleep as early as you can. you know, if your work schedule doesn't cut into that, or if you work overnight or whatever, right? Start going to sleep as early as you can if you know you're about to leave soon. So I'm telling you, that'll be the hardest thing for you in basic training, and that'll ruin your whole day. Start going to sleep early. Who's texting me? Dylan, I'll hit him up in a bit. Start going to sleep as early as you can, and waking up early. I'm telling you, because it'll get your body used to doing that, so then when you get to basic training, it won't be such a big shock. And the same thing for tech school, because you wake up early. Going back to what I was saying, you're going to be in tech school, long hours, long days, waking up early, you're going to be tired, right? That's why I say get used to drinking water. One, it's hot. You're going to be training every day, running, doing PT, things like that. You don't want to have a heat stroke. Two, going with an open mindset. Open mindset, right? You're going to be there with a bunch of people from different cultures, races, everything like that, you know. Going there with an open mindset, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people might take different approaches to whatever task that you guys got to work on together, or they might do things this way or that way, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? That's one that I could definitely say. 3, make sure you want to come into this career. Make sure it's what you want. Because I'm telling you now, if you just was like, hey, I'm going to go in open general, blah, blah, whatever, right? And you don't like this career field, when you go to tech school and when you get stationed at your first base and stuff, I'm telling you, you're gonna have a bad experience. I can tell you that right now. You are going to have a bad experience if you do not like, you know, if you like just jumped into this to jump into it instead of actually want to do it, you're not gonna enjoy it. Oh, my stomach. Ugh. I can tell you that for a fact. You are not going to enjoy it. You will have a bad experience, and it'll make this job much harder for you. This job is not hard whatsoever, you know? This job is not hard whatsoever. It's all about how you do it, how you take it, things like that, right? If you come in with a mindset to win, like, hey, I'm gonna be the best in my career field. One day I'm gonna be the chief master sergeant of security forces. One day I'm gonna be a command chief at a base. One day this, one day that. You know what I'm saying? Like, one day I'm gonna be in charge of my squadron. Come in with like a positive mindset. That's how you gotta look at all this stuff. Come in with a positive mindset. Another thing, right? I don't even know how to like put this into words. I guess like not only a positive mindset, but like a strong mindset. Cause hey, doing this job some days is not easy. You know, you'll come across people, like not people, but like you'll come across situations where you might have to arrest a fellow airman and you happen to know that person. You know, but it's like wow. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you can't like. When it comes to this job, that's the thing. You can't really be biased. You know, like, hey, I know this person, so I'm not going to arrest him. If he's actually done something that's, like, you know, against the rules or whatever, that's, like, not, like, a little minor thing, you know what I'm saying? Then it's, like, you know, you have to do your job. It's either you do your job, he has to face his consequences, or y'all both face the consequences at the end of the day. For you not doing your job and for him doing whatever it was that happened, you know? So it's like things like that. You gotta have a mindset, and you can't be like single-minded, I guess you could say, yeah. You can't be single-minded, or like you can't be biased in this career field. That is the one thing. Because it's definitely happened. You know, it's happened a couple times where it's like, I've had to do document checks, and people I knew didn't have their documents. And I'm like, oh, come on now. Like, you know, my hands are tied at that point. It's like, hey, I can't do that. I can't help you out with that, you know? But it's like, and then there's like other situations where, I don't know if like I'm giving myself away here or not, but there's other situations where I'm working the gate, right? Somebody I know, or like my good friend, or like one of my you know, people that I talk to almost every day, lives on base in my building or in my dorm area, right? And they come through the gate and they happen to leave their cat card on base. I'm not gonna make them turn around. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, he's not really doing nothing major. He's not hurting nobody, not affecting anybody. He left his cat card on base. I know exactly who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not somebody that I don't know. So, like, in a situation like that, okay, yeah, I got you, bro. Just don't forget it next time. Simple, you know? But it's like drunk driving or something like that, you know? Drugs, that's just like, that's out of my hands. I can't help you then, you know? Like, you did that to yourself at that point. So you can't have a biased mindset. That's another thing. And things like that. All right. You also might show up to cases where you might get called out to, you know, on-base housing or something for a domestic report. That's not something, you know, that like you just wake up, go do that, and then come back and go about your day. That's not like a regular thing, you know. So you gotta have a strong mindset to be able to handle that. And then other things, like for instance, if someone passes away, or like if somebody gets injured really bad, like one of the mechanics or whatever, and like they lose a finger or 2 or 3 fingers and there's blood everywhere, or you know, other particular things that, you know, I don't want to mention, but it is, you know, things that happen, sadly. That's, yeah, I don't know how to say that in any other way, but if you get what I mean, then yeah, that's what I mean. But like, if you come across something like that, it's very sad, and it's traumatizing, you know. And then like you have to write reports on that and things like that. So it's not an easy career field, you know. We deal with like the bulk of stuff that people don't really know about. All right. Another thing about this career field, do not let it stress you out. Do not let it stress you out. If you're not, get used to staying calm. Honestly, it is hot in here. Like, I was burning up this whole time, but I was calm, you see. You learned something from me. I'm gonna go turn the air on though, it's freaking hot. Whew. Alright, so yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, like start getting used to like staying calm in situations, I'm telling you, and not letting stuff stress you out. Because if you let it stress you out, you're gonna start losing track and focus of like, you know, things that you're supposed to do, not only with yourself, but like in your career and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So like for instance, hey, when this whole COVID-19 happened, that magically disappeared. No statement. But when this whole thing happened, right? Everybody else on base, they had days off, things like that, and everything. They were free to go and all that crap. Me, on the other hand, I got stuck in 12-hour shifts, which is more like 13 actually. But yeah, so it sucks, honestly. But I feel like I got put on the lucky end of that scale, because I work mids, so I work all through the night where nobody's coming through the gate. You know, so I got lucky on that part. You know, so I'm just in there, just sitting there waiting for somebody to come, and it usually be like 2, I would say 3 people tops, like every hour or so, which is not bad. That's super chill compared to days they got it worse. Days is like 100+ people, you know, every 2 hours, hour and a half, whatever. Well, yeah, you know, so I'm not really complaining, you know. So for me, I'm just like, hey, this is chill, you know. I don't got really much to worry about. Nobody's coming through the gate at this time of night and things like that. Why complain, you know? Why make a big deal of it? And I have a lot of hair, you know. Why complain? Why make a big deal of it? Things like that. But yeah, for the most part. So yeah, as far as I can think right now, those are like just the basic things I feel like was most important for me to get out there, to let everybody know about this career field. I will be doing more videos, like, you know, like I'm gonna start being more productive on it, dropping it. I just had something happen to me, like personally, and so it like kind of threw me off and things like that. But I'm back on track now. I gotta start getting focused and doing what I have to do. Long story short, you know. But yeah, so I'm gonna be dropping another video If you guys want to go check that out, it's going to be officer's perspective versus enlisted, like the differences and what we do and things like that. I'm going to drop a workout video. And then another one was, it was something I don't remember currently at the moment, but yeah, so that's what it is. But hey man, if you liked this video, you felt it helpful, right, thought about some, if you felt I said some thoughtful stuff or mind educating stuff, yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hey, this is like my professional page or whatever, things like that. But if you want to see like the real goofy me and how I am, you can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and I made a TikTok. So yeah, just for fun, because I'll be bored and need stuff to do. But yeah, if you want to see how I am outside of this, the real me and all of that, go check some of my stuff out. If you got any personal questions, you can message me directly on any one of those. I'll respond. I'll get back to you quicker than I would on here. I'm telling everybody now, I will respond to you quicker if you message me and follow me on those social media accounts. But if you have a general question and don't matter when I'll get back to you, you can comment here on the channel. I will check it. I pick like a certain day to just go through to backtrack through all the videos and things that I posted to see people's comments and answer them and things like that. But yeah, so if you found this video helpful, like, comment, and like I said, go follow me down there. Subscribe, please. It helps. Subscribe helps me, helps you, helps everybody. Alright, so I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuces. God's plan. I can't do this on my God's plan.